Congress has finally passed the long-awaited stimulus package. And this time, Social Security recipients are at the front of the line. Picture this: millions of Americans waking up to find an extra $2,000 in their bank accounts. It's not a dream, and it's happening sooner than you think. I'm going to reveal exactly when these automatic deposits will hit your account, who qualifies, and most importantly, what you need to do right now to ensure you don't miss out on this crucial financial support. But here's the shocking part: there are several hidden provisions in this bill that nobody's talking about, and they could mean even more money in your pocket. Will you be one of the 65 million Americans eligible for this new stimulus payment? How will this impact your existing benefits? And what's the real story behind why Congress finally acted now? Before we dive deep into these life-changing details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. The journey to this momentous decision wasn't an easy one. After months of heated debates and failed negotiations, Congress finally acknowledged the crushing impact of inflation on Social Security recipients. The new stimulus package, officially titled the Economic Security Enhancement Act, represents a dramatic shift in how our government approaches financial aid for seniors and disabled Americans. This isn't just another temporary band-aid, it's a comprehensive support package designed specifically for those who've contributed to our society for decades. Let's break down exactly what this means for you and your family. The cornerstone of this package is the $2,000 direct payment, but there's so much more beneath the surface. Unlike previous stimulus measures, this one comes with a built-in protection mechanism against inflation. If you're receiving Social Security benefits, whether retirement, disability, or SSI, you're automatically in the system. No lengthy application process, no complicated paperwork. The government will use the same payment method you currently use for your monthly benefits. But timing is crucial here. The Treasury Department has announced a phased rollout beginning next month, with the first wave of deposits hitting accounts within the first 2 weeks. They're implementing this systematic approach to prevent any system overloads like we saw with previous stimulus distributions. For those wondering about paper checks, yes, they'll still be an option, but they'll be sent out after the initial wave of direct deposits. Here's something many people don't realize: the stimulus package includes a special provision for those who receive both Social Security and veterans benefits. If you fall into this category, you might be eligible for an additional supplemental payment. The legislation recognizes the unique challenges faced by our veterans who also depend on Social Security, creating a first-of-its-kind double benefit opportunity. What makes this stimulus different from previous ones is its focus on long-term financial stability. Congress has included a clause that makes it easier for recipients to use this money without affecting their other benefits. This means the $2,000 won't count as income for purposes of determining eligibility for other federal or state assistance programs. It's a crucial detail that ensures this help won't inadvertently harm those who need it most. The impact on the economy is expected to be significant. Economic analysts project that this injection of funds into the hands of Social Security recipients will create a ripple effect throughout local communities. When seniors have more spending power, local businesses thrive, creating a positive cycle of economic growth. This isn't just about individual relief, it's about strengthening the entire economic fabric of our communities. For those wondering about the tax implications, I've got good news. The stimulus payment is structured as a tax-free benefit, meaning you won't need to report it as income on your next tax return. This was a deliberate decision to ensure recipients can use the full amount for their needs without worrying about future tax consequences. It's a clean, straightforward benefit designed to provide immediate relief. But here's where things get interesting: the legislation includes a lesser-known provision about future payments. While the immediate focus is on the $2,000 stimulus, there's language in the bill that creates a framework for potential additional payments if certain economic triggers are met. This could mean more support down the line if inflation continues to impact Social Security recipients disproportionately. The rollout plan is particularly impressive in its attention to detail. The Social Security Administration has upgraded its computer systems to handle the distribution, learning from past challenges with previous stimulus payments. They've implemented new security measures to prevent fraud while ensuring that legitimate recipients get their payments as quickly as possible. This technological upgrade is expected to make future benefit distributions more efficient as well. For those who've recently moved or changed banks, don't panic. The legislation includes a robust system for payment tracking and reissuance. If your payment goes to an old address or closed account, there will be a straightforward process to update your information and receive your stimulus. The key is to make sure your current information is on file with the Social Security Administration before the rollout begins. One aspect that's particularly noteworthy is the special consideration given to nursing home residents and other institutionalized beneficiaries. The bill includes specific protections to ensure these vulnerable recipients receive and retain control of their stimulus payments. This addresses a significant problem that occurred with previous stimulus distributions, where some facilities attempted to claim the payments as facility income. The legislation also creates a dedicated hotline and online portal for stimulus-related questions and concerns. This infrastructure will be crucial in ensuring smooth distribution and addressing any issues that arise. The Social Security Administration is staffing up to handle the expected increase in inquiries, with specially trained representatives available to help recipients navigate any challenges. For those who received their regular Social Security benefits by direct express card, the stimulus payment will be automatically loaded onto your card. This ensures that unbanked recipients have equal access to their stimulus funds without additional steps or delays. The Direct Express system has been upgraded to handle the increased load and provide real-time payment tracking. What's particularly impressive about this package is its attention to those who might have fallen through the cracks in previous stimulus distributions. If you're a Social Security recipient who didn't receive past stimulus payments, this legislation includes a mechanism for reconciliation. You might be eligible for both the new $2,000 payment and any past payments you missed, potentially resulting in an even larger deposit. The impact on different demographic groups has been carefully considered. For married couples where both spouses receive Social Security benefits, each person will receive their own $2,000 payment. This recognizes that households with multiple benefit recipients often face compounded financial challenges and need proportional support. Rural recipients haven't been forgotten either. The legislation includes funding for outreach programs specifically targeting Social Security beneficiaries in rural areas who might have limited access to banking services or internet connectivity. Mobile banking units and temporary service centers will be established in underserved areas to ensure everyone can access their stimulus funds. The package also addresses the unique needs of disabled beneficiaries under age 65. These recipients often face additional medical expenses and care costs, and the stimulus is structured to provide them the same access and protections as retirement beneficiaries. This inclusive approach ensures that all Social Security recipients receive equal support, regardless of their benefit category. For those concerned about scams, and you should be, the legislation includes enhanced fraud prevention measures and increased penalties for stimulus-related fraud. The Social Security Administration and Treasury Department are working together to implement sophisticated security measures to protect recipients. Remember, no legitimate government representative will ever ask for personal information to process your stimulus payment. The economic impact of this stimulus is expected to extend well beyond the initial payment. Economists project that the increased spending power of Social Security recipients will help support local businesses, particularly in sectors that cater to senior citizens. This could lead to job creation and economic growth in communities across the country. One interesting aspect of the legislation is its provision for future financial education resources. The Social Security Administration will be launching new programs to help recipients make the most of their stimulus payments and regular benefits. This includes workshops, online resources, and partnerships with financial counseling services. The timing of this stimulus package is particularly significant given the current economic climate, with inflation affecting everything from grocery prices to healthcare costs. This support comes at a crucial moment for millions of Americans who rely on Social Security. The automatic nature of the distribution ensures that help will arrive quickly to those who need it most. For caregivers and representative payees, the legislation includes clear guidelines about their responsibilities regarding the stimulus payments. The funds must be used for the benefit of the Social Security recipient, with the same rules and oversight that apply to regular benefit payments. This ensures proper protection for vulnerable beneficiaries while maintaining efficient distribution. Looking ahead, this stimulus package could set a precedent for how future economic relief measures are structured. The focus on automatic distribution, fraud prevention, and comprehensive support services represents a more sophisticated approach to government assistance. It's a model that could influence policy decisions for years to come. The legislation also includes provisions for studying the long-term impact of these payments on recipient well-being. This research will help inform future policy decisions and ensure that government support programs effectively meet the needs of Social Security beneficiaries. It's an investment in understanding how best to support our senior and disabled citizens. As we approach the distribution date, it's important to stay informed about any updates or changes to the rollout plan. While the basic framework is set, specific details about timing and distribution might be adjusted to ensure the most efficient delivery possible. This is why staying connected to reliable information sources is crucial. The success of this stimulus package will likely influence future discussions about Social Security and government support programs. It represents a significant shift in how we approach financial assistance for some of our most vulnerable citizens. The lessons learned from this distribution will shape policy conversations for years to come. Remember, the stimulus payment is your right as a Social Security recipient. You've earned it through years of contributions to our society. The automatic nature of the distribution means you don't need to take any special steps to receive your payment. It will come to you just like your regular benefits do. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from knowing about this new stimulus package. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay updated on any changes or new developments.